Hi there, Faye. Thank you for this question, and even more so for all your passion and commitment to this necessary work. This question has been on my mind as, of course, it's Trans Awareness Week. And no question, this is a dangerous and frightening time to be a queer or trans person right now. And instead of protecting trans rights, governments around the world are rolling them back. Canada is shamefully part of this terrifying trend. Saskatchewan, New Brunswick, and now Alberta are all enacting harmful legislation that prevents young people from accessing confidential and safe gender-affirming care. And when they're challenged, they double down even more violently, as Danielle Smith has done this week with her despicable use of the notwithstanding clause in support of harmful legislation. We need to be clear about why this is happening. The rising right is weaponizing prejudice and disinformation, especially about trans kids, to distract and divide all Canadians. Under cover of these blame games, also being used to attack immigrants and homeless people, right-wing governments are dismantling universal public services like education and healthcare. While Danielle Smith tries to stir a debate about whether trans kids deserve proper care, what else is happening? Teachers are being forced back to work. Two-tier privatized healthcare is openly and illegally rammed through, both with the bulldozer of the notwithstanding clause. That's why it's important to remember that while only the most vulnerable among us are being targeted, all of us are implicated. That's why we all need to stand up and fight back. Our fates are intertwined. There are no neutral bystanders here. Last Parliament, the NDP presented the Trans White Paper, which lays out in detail various ways the federal government can support trans people. The NDP will continue to champion this regardless of which one of us is chosen leader. And will continue to fight for trans people of all ages to access gender-affirming care under the Canada Health Act. It's evidence-based, essential care. So thanks again for your question, Faye. I will stand up for trans, gender diverse, and 2SLGBTQIA+ people, standing behind and alongside folks like you who lead this fight with such moral clarity and power. Trans folks are feeling scared and abandoned by governments right now. That's why we, the people, have to step up.